Jane Acree, weekdays on Tampa Bay's 10 News at 5.
All my children direct from Pine Valley will resume immediately. Don't go away.
It's an all-new TGIF. First, Myra moves in on Urkel's class.
Yeah, I'd really like to sit next to Steve Urkel. Is there anyone near him willing to give up their seat?
Family matters. Then, Corey goes straight.
I am under no circumstances going to school tomorrow.
Boy Meets World. Then JT sells Mark's book reports, but the guys don't buy it.
Put my son down.
Step by step. And
I want to be a crocodile kid.
Nicole rocks with a croc on Hanging with Mr. Cooper on TGIF.
Okay, it's word association time. When I say the words cement pond, what do you think of?
Possum Vittles.
How about this one? Doggies.
The Beverly Hillbillies, the movie.
That's right. We're going to take a look at it on the next Good Morning Tampa Bay.
So what are you trying to do, Felicia? Poison me?
When it comes to Scott, get out of my way. I went to bed with you because I love you.
Will you marry me?
General Hospital. Don't miss a thing.
Today at 5. News of lead contamination closing a Bay Area school raises many questions.
Could there be a lead danger at home?
How can you make sure your home is safe?
Then at 6, it's a rat versus an inspector behind the kitchen door.
The health inspector went from behind the kitchen door into the hospital.
A rat nailed me on the top of the right hand.
Don't bite the hand that feeds you the warning.
And don't miss this story.
Tampa Bay's 10 News at 5 and 6, where news comes first.
On Real Stories of a Highway Patrol, a drunk driver puts his daughter's life in grave danger.
God, I cannot believe this.
On the next Real Stories of a Highway Patrol.
Today at 4:30 on Tampa Bay's 10. Today on 10 News at 5, the Yankees make a pitch for a new spring training park in Tampa.
Price tag, $20 million.
If county commissioners say play ball, will the taxpayers win or lose?
The clouds have made it cooler, but there's a lot of water in the air, and I'll tell you how much might fall out at 5.
Then at 6.
Property taxes are driving many seniors right out of their homes.
At 6, paying your taxes without touching your bank accounts.
Tampa Bay's 10 News at 5 and 6, where news comes first.
Personal computers. You may love them, you may hate them, but they're here to stay.
Pretty soon everyone's going to have one, and we'll show you how computers can make handling your budget so much easier.
Plus, you don't have to be a genius either. On the next Good Morning Tampa Bay.
Now a 10 News update.
An alleged serial rapist is under arrest in Tampa at this hour. 2 Tampa women say they were kidnapped and raped at knife point. Good afternoon, I'm Dave Wagner. Also coming up on 10 News at 5, the man considered the greatest basketball player in the world calls it quits. You'll hear from him. And for those of you who want U.S. troops out of Somalia, President Clinton has a message for you. Bill Campbell takes us to a museum that demonstrates the fine art of scaring people. Join us for 10 News at 5. He's a living sports legend, but he's giving up the game he loves. Michael Jordan talks about that decision.
That story coming up, and a gag order is lifted in a tourist murder case. Also, a man is arrested in connection with the local rapes of 2 women. The details will shock you.
And she was one of the FBI's most wanted before she turned herself in. Find out what happened to her today.
Those stories in a haunted Campbell's Corner coming up next on 10 News at 5.
From Tampa Bay's 10. This is 10 News at 5.
A lot of different speculations about my reasons for not playing, but I've always stressed to people that have known me and the media that has followed me that when I lose the sense of motivation and the sense of to prove something as a basketball player, it's time for me to move away from the game of basketball.
He flew to the very top of the NBA and became the most famous sports figure in the world. Tonight, he's giving up the game he loves. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jane Acree.
And I'm Dave Wagner. Word of Michael Jordan's retirement trickled out last night, but the actual announcement is stunning sports fans around the world. Dave Worth, a native Chicagoan, watched Jordan's announcement from the Chicago Bulls complex and joins us. You're shocked as well.
Yeah, I was
Quite shocked last night, but Michael has been under so much pressure the last couple of years, what with the World Championships, and he's the leader of the team, playing in the Olympics, and now his father's death. It's almost been like a constant battle, and he's constantly hounded by people. Everybody wants a piece of Michael. And I think what he's saying is, back off, I need some time to myself now. I really think that's the way he's feeling. After 9 seasons with the Bulls and 3 World Championships, Michael Jordan shocked the world by announcing his retirement today, but he did leave the door open for a possible return to the NBA at some point in the future. At a packed news conference at the Bulls complex, Jordan said he's been thinking about retirement for some time now.